Hello and welcome. We're going to try to be real quick on this video. This video is brought to you by the streamingadvisor.com. Tailor your entertainment with streaming. And what we're going to show you in this video is how to get back into YouTube TV on a Roku, even though Roku has stopped offering the YouTube TV channel. If you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, just type YouTube TV in as a search term on your Roku. Doesn't come up as one word. Just double check to make sure we did it right the first time. Try it as two words, YouTube TV. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what's going on with Roku and YouTube, YouTube/Google is not getting along with Roku. And Roku pulled the YouTube TV app, or YouTube pulled its app from Roku. Both sides are pointing the finger. But the good news is, if you want to access YouTube TV as a service, YouTube has found a way to do so. What you're going to do is launch the regular YouTube app that is part of Roku. Of course, you got to download it, but it's just the standard YouTube app that has always been out there, where you can watch all your short videos and, upload your own and everything. When you launch it, which should be any second now. There we go. You'll see it again. It still just looks like the same old YouTube you ever saw, right? It's got your videos, you got your menu, but if you look down at the bottom, you'll see that there's a whole new menu option. And they even separate it out pretty far away to really catch your eye. Go to YouTube TV. And all you have to do if you want to sign into YouTube TV is go to that app. It might be easier to sign up for YouTube TV on a different device and then go into your Roku app to do this. But from here, you can get straight in. It's a very clever workaround, and it's one that may just well hold up because, for one, YouTube is not set to drop off of the Roku anytime soon. And on top of that, in order to drop YouTube TV now, that would mean Roku would have to drop the #1 streaming app in the entire world. And I don't know. Might be a bad look. I can't guarantee you that they won't. But it was a smart move by Google. Very, very smart workaround. And to tell you the truth, I think that it would be the way to go for YouTube in general. Having two apps is really not optimal, as you've seen with things like HBO Now and HBO Go becoming HBO Max and things like that. Just putting a link into the TV section might even pick up YouTube TV customers even easier. So I think that they're going to just stick with this straight through. I don't even expect them to bring back the YouTube TV app unless customers don't understand what they've done here. So that's that. If you want to get YouTube TV, if you want to sign up for it and start off because you've heard that it's, everybody's favorite service or something like that, a lot of people like it, go for it. If you want to jump in, if you've already got it, you can do so. If you've picked up a new Roku and you have it on all your other Rokus, but you can't get it on your new one, all that sort of thing. This takes care of that problem. It should be available on most Rokus, and Google has even said that they're going to go as far as putting this version on other smart TV platforms, which, like I said, leads me to believe that this is the future of the service entirely. Good news is that Roku, even if they do drop YouTube entirely, which, like I said, wouldn't recommend that, Google is saying that they're working other avenues to possibly provide free streaming devices to their customers. Wouldn't be a lot different than what you saw when Sling TV was doing specials, where they would give somebody a free Roku or a free Fire TV in order to sign up for Sling TV. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please subscribe. Please share this video with as many people as are having problems right now, and more. I'm Ryan Downey, the Streaming Advisor. Stream on, my friends.